Hallo, hier ist Dietmar Wagner von futonwerk.de.
Hello, this is Dietmar Wagner from futonwerk.de. We are looking at how a bed for a futon could or should be, and we start with a base, which should be as homogeneous as possible, meaning it should be evenly sprung and not yield differently at different parts of the body, which can easily lead to bad tension.
Stellen des Körpers unterschiedlich nachgibt, was leicht nachvollziehbar zu bösen Verspannungen führen kann. Wir bleiben hier bei unseren.
We will stick to our futonwerk classics here: tatami, roll-up slat, frame slat, and, not quite usual, but also with a homogeneity, as we think, the highly elastic ergo-flex slatted frame. We start with a tatami.
Wir sind hier nicht im Fernsehstudio.
We are not in a TV studio here, but in the futonwerk showroom, so the visual backgrounds are always a bit different, but we want to give you information and not sell you anything.
Nichts verkaufen. Tatami ist das altjapanische Pendant.
Tatami is the old Japanese equivalent of our hardwood flooring. Tatami is extremely hard and does not ventilate. Tatami is flooring, consisting of firmly pressed paddy straw covered with a fine layer of degusa grass and surrounded by bands, which are mainly made of plastic.
Und umsäumt von solchen Bändern, die im Wesentlichen aus Kunststoff bestehen. Tatami sieht hübsch aus, wenn man es mag.
Tatami looks pretty, if you like it. Tatami serves as a separation of the sleeping place from the rest of the room. It does not affect the sleeping place on the quality of sleep itself.
Auf die Schlafplatzqualität selber. Wenn Sie Tatami benutzen, achten Sie bitte darauf.
If you use tatami, make sure to air the mat more often. Just flip the mat over, the bedding can stay on it.
Wäsche kann draufbleiben. Einmal die Woche.
1 week one way, and the next week the other way around.
Andersherum. Wenn Sie
If you live a little more humid, more often. If you live drier, less often.
seltener. Unser Lieblingsuntergrund für Bettgestelle, der Rollrost.
Our favourite base for bed frames, the roll-up slat. Solid wooden slats, in this case linden, connected by a simple cotton band, which also ensures that wood does not lie on wood and cannot make any noises. With the proper slat spacing and an open-poured, diffusion open surface, the roll-up slat provides everything you need for little money.
Leistet der Rollrost für kleines Geld alles, was man braucht. Achten Sie bitte grundsätzlich.
Please always pay attention to the insertion depth of the frame when assembling your bed. It should be designed the way that your futon extends 8 to 10 centimeters beyond the edge of the bed, which is much more comfortable when getting in and out of bed.
Wesentlich komfortabler ist. Dann Schwenk zum.
And now moving to the frame slat.
Dem Rollrost im Grunde gleich.
Basically the same as the roll-up slat, but with wooden frame edging, for beds that do not have continuous slatted frame support strips, i.e. only individual support points, so that the roll-up slat does not fall.
Damit der Rollrost nicht runterfällt. Ansonsten.
Otherwise, everything is identical, same wood, same comfort, with just one little difference. The frame slat has a thickness of 4 centimeters and the roll-up slat only adds 1.5 centimeters.
1,5 Zentimeter aufträgt. Eine Ausnahme in unserer Auswahl bildet der.
An exception in our selection is the ergo-flex slatted frame, basically the same system of slatted frames as those from Hüsler Nest, Samina, Pronatura, etc. This is due to the fact that the slat rests on a latex buffer, which offers enormous contour adaptation.
Eine enorme Konturanpassung bietet. Für empfindsame Seitschläfer kann Hüfte.
For sensitive side sleepers, the shoulders and hips can sink in noticeably deeper and provide relief, especially for customers who come from waterbeds or other soft sleeping systems. In combination with our futon DW 5.1, for example, an interesting variation.
Futon DW 5.1, eine interessante Variante.
So much for the futon base, our 4 basic models, although we don't want to hide the flaw that supports your futon in the best possible way. Tips on how to use your old slatted frame, perhaps to keep it a little longer, are available elsewhere, and of course you will find all the information as always at futonwerk.com.